things work out, isn't it? I mean, like I was sitting on this beach in Florida one time. I must have been, I don't know, 37, 38, somewhere in there. Anyway, this tire washed up on the beach. It was kind of bashed up, but it was a tire, an old radio. And I was kind of stunned. I was eating a hot dog at that time, and I remember just putting the hot dog down in the sand and looking at this tire. Where did it come from? It could have come from Hawaii, maybe, or Siberia. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks. It could have come from Fort St. James, for all I know. It could have been a tire of one of my old cars.
Taxi?
Yes, sir.
Hey, if you've got money for a cab, how about a few bucks for using my washroom as a hotel?
Yeah. It's all under control, Earl. Hey, buddy, where you going? I said I'm out on Skis Road.
I'm placing you
Hell, I wish. I put in 1 year in the minors, baseball. But I got a rotator cuff thing, never went away. So, who all did you play for?
Leafs, Islanders, Sabres, Pittsburgh.
Wow. We got an altogether different kind of penalty down here in the Sunshine State. Call it Old Smoky.
Mr. Spencer.
Hi.
I'm Dick Green. I'm the assistant public defender.
Sir.
This is Leon Wright. He's the chief assistant.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Listen, why don't you pull up one of these beautiful chairs, courtesy of Palm Beach County Detention? So, how you doing?
Could be worse. Could be playing for Pittsburgh still.
Hang on to your sense of humor, Mr. Spencer. You're gonna need it before we're finished here. The political climate is, well, let's just say it's not a great time to be white in Full Murder 1.
What do you mean?
Means they like to fry people down here.
For the most part, there's been a string of black cons. But the pressure's on the court to cook up some white people, even the score.
Great.
Okay, well, let's take this one step at a time. You have been charged under federal statute 62.3, one-count murder in the first degree. Now, you're alleged to have committed this murder 5 years ago, in the early morning hours of February 4, 1982, 4 a.m., somewhere in there. Now, around 10 a.m. that morning, we've got Albert Bryn, or Brine. Bryn, I guess. In any case, he's a trucker. He's hauling a load of sludge west on PGA Boulevard. He looks off to his left and 50 feet into the clearing. Forensics determined that the weapon of choice is likely a handgun, 25 caliber, fired at contact range. Paramedics take the body to Palm Beach Gardens community, where it is pronounced dead at 3:36 that afternoon and identified as one Michael J. Dalfo, real estate.
You ever own a handgun?
Yes, sir?
A 25?
Come on. That's a purse gun. I had a 22 when I was a kid, but I would own one now.
Did you know this Dalfo character?
No.
Prosecution says that you did.
According to who?
According to the woman you lived with at the time, Diane Delina. She's married now with a couple of kids. Did you know that?
Yeah. Went to the wedding. Can you believe that?
One small point here. In order for you to make bail, the court's gonna want to know that you got somewhere to live. Now, is that a problem for you?
No. My girlfriend's got a place over in Springfield.
That would be Monica Jarbon.
So, ice hockey in Florida, huh?
Sure. Why not? It's a fast, exciting sport.
Well, no, I'm not cynical or anything. I just think that people who've been raised on football and basketball and baseball probably are going to find a hard time getting into the sport that's played on ice. I know there's a lot of Canadians that'll be thinking of home, and they'll be happy to see it. Is that what your major audience is probably going to be?
Not at all. I think that
I went round the trailer the other day, and
enjoy the game.
some kids or something have got at it.
Absolutely.
It's
not
been torn to
fair at all
pieces.
to the Canadians who are down here.
So
What
how
about
are
the
you
Hulk?
planning to market the game so you can get people off the beach
Yeah.
and into the rinks?
That too.
I think the moment anyone
It's
sees
wrecked.
their first hockey game, it's addictive.
All right, let's open up our phone lines now and get some of our
happening
listeners
to the
out
world?
here asking questions about games they may not be familiar with.
There's no respect for
While
anything.
we're waiting for the first call, tell me, you've had some complaints about violence in the game. How is this dealt with in hockey?
That was like,
It is a hard-hitting game. There is going to be violence.
it's 5 years of being there.
Anticipate having great fans in the sport that or repeat offenders, or I don't know how to phrase this, if that's the correct kind of assumption.
Yeah, good skin. Nice, nice. Spin out, Square. Let's see your butt. Woo! Yeah, time. Beautiful. Woo! Yeah, you do just fine. You don't want a line?
No, thank you.
You do just fine. You all want a line? Okay, I see. Business. Let's get to it. I think you know what I want. It's right there between the cheeks, and I don't mean the cheeks on your face. Yeah, let's look at the mouth. Ooh, nice lips, full-bodied lips. Keep the lips, but no teeth, okay? Oh, MacNeill, he don't like the teeth.
When I got there, he was doing all that coke.
Who was doing all that coke?
Michael Dalfo.
Now, you attempted to perform oral sex for him, but he was unable to sustain an erection. Is that correct?
Yes.
After this little part, he wanted you to take a shower with him. Is that right?
Yes.
But you refused.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, I wasn't dirty.
Order, please. Order.
And now, Diane, will you please tell the court what happened after you and Brian picked up Delpho and drove to PGA Boulevard?
Well, they got into a fight and were yelling at each other, and I got scared, so I ran.
Before you ran, do you recall anything being said?
Yeah, Michael Dalfo said something like, if you hurt me or touch me, I'll call my lawyer. Anyway, Brian told me to take off, and I ran along the shoulder of the road, and after a couple of minutes, he drove up alongside me, and I got in the car.
Did Mr. Spencer say anything at that time?
Yes, he said he can't call his lawyer now.
Your witness?
Did Brian Spencer ever tell you that he beat Mr. Dalfo?
No.
Did he ever tell you that he shot Mr. Dalfo?
Well, Brian never told me any details because he thought I wasn't strong enough to withstand.
Yes or no, did Brian Spencer ever tell you that he shot Michael Dalfo?
No.
I have no further questions.
Mom?
Baby. How much did I miss?
Not much.
Has the scuzz bucket been on the stand yet? Byron! Where's your teeth? You don't have any teeth! Don't talk to me about my teeth. I'm in this friggin' airport in Winnipeg, and an old dope conviction pops up in the computers, and they say I can't come down here. I haven't got that damn witness subpoena thing on me. My teeth are in my bathroom out in Maple Bay, and everybody's on the phone to everybody. So I decided to chuck the whole thing and fly back. I'm in the air going to Vancouver. The subpoena's in the air headed to Chicago, and my teeth are in the air headed for Palm Beach.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is not like television. Things do not get wrapped up in an hour. Life is cluttered. Sometimes you have to go through a sinner to get to the devil. The defense would have you believe that Diane was lying. What motive? What possible motive could she have to lie? Her testimony is a public admission to prostitution. She is the mother of a proud family. By testifying, Diane loses. No matter which way this case turns out. No, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Diane has told the truth.
Amazing. Simply amazing. Why would Brian Spencer murder Michael Dalfo? Not one witness in the state connected Brian Spencer to the scene. Only Diane. There was nothing linking Brian Spencer to this crime except Diane. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Spencer's life is on the line here. What will cry out plain and simple is that the state has not proved its case. Brian Spencer is not guilty.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a decision?
We have, Your Honor.
Bailiff, would you read the charges, please? On the felony charge of kidnapping, how do you find the defendant?
Not guilty.
On the charge of murder in the first degree, how do you find the defendant?
Not guilty.